Dragon Ball Daima episode 3. Now, yesterday this video would have came out, but after my second video, my son got sick and I had to go pick him up and take him to the emergency room. Diagnosed with walking pneumonia, but he's fine today. Feeling a lot better today than the way it was yesterday. That's why I'm wearing different clothes. I tried to film everything in the same day, but I had to stop. So anyway, if you guys are tuning in, we just got done talking about Diddy with dildos. Now we got to talk about Dragon Ball Diapers. Diapers. Episode 3, entitled Daima. Now, can I have about 10 minutes of your time? I know I said I was going to do a weekly review, but this show is just fucking horrible. Okay, let me stop. Let me pause. Let me catch you guys up to speed. Goku defeated Majin Buu. And then Demon King Goma takes the throne because the Bora died. He was next in line. Out of fear and retaliation, he goes to Earth with a Namekian, who we find out is native to the demon realm. Not only that, in this episode, we find out that the Kais is native to the demon realm, which begs me to question, then why are they in the upper echelon of Otherworld all of a sudden? My head hurts. But episode 1, we see this. They go to Earth. They use the warp summer, to go to Earth. They get the Earth Dragon Balls. They make a wish with the Earth Dragon Balls. And I'm leaving certain things out on purpose. I don't want to spoil people. I ain't watched the series yet. The wish was to make Goku and them school grade kids, so second graders or first graders, right? And then they kidnap Dende. They go back to the demon realm. Goku and the Supreme Kai and them go to the lookout. They find out what happened. And then Glorio pops up, right? And then they, in episode 2, after sitting there trying to figure out how to use their powers, get used to their bodies and stuff, Glorio pops up. And we find out that there are 3 demon kings. The king of the third world, who we find out in this episode, whose name is Kanan, I think. Kanan, Kanan, and Kanan, what the fuck. Order him to go and pick him up. We know that Goma is the demon king of the first world, okay? But they pick him up, episode 3, the current one now. They're going back to the demon realm. They get there. We find out that Glorio does work in the second demon realm because only the first demon world and the second demon world can use the warp. The warp fish. The third demon world does not. But he takes Goku and Supreme Kai to the demon world. Find out the Supreme Kai and them people is from the second demon realm. Okay. And then we see Goku get into a fight at a bar while eating burgers. Okay. And like I said, I'm leaving off a lot of stuff. I don't want to spoil the whole episode. But that's basically what it was. Oh yeah, at the end, fucking they spaceship get kidnapped because Goku pissed off some people because he kicked their asses. That's pretty much the nutshell where we're at right now. Demon King felt intimidated. He made Goku and them kids. Gloria comes in episode 2. Episode 3, they get to the demon world. They go to the third world. We find out that the third king, his name's Kanan, what the fuck his name is, Kanan. And then Goku and them get into a fight at a fucking bar. He's eating God know what type of hamburgers. And the spaceship gets stolen. And then that's in episode fucking 3. What I want to know is why did the Supreme Kai and them separate from the demon realm in the first place? Otherworld is supposed to be its own entity, right? So if the demon realm is its own entity, and you need to use a fish to get to the demon realm, which makes no fucking sense, then why is it that the gods of destructions is the complete opposite of the Supreme Kais? And Beerus has his own planet, and his overall job is to destroy. He's a good guy, but to destroy. So the Supreme Kais can create. So now I understand the demon realm. There's now everybody don't seem like they're just bad people. It's the demon realm. So I guess they are demon beings, but they're not actually bad people. Because Gloria don't seem like a bad guy. Okay. We know that margins come from obviously, I guess, the first demon world. That's margins, because Demon King Goma is a margin with power. So now we understand how Margin Boo was created. And now we can kind of guess that Bibbidi and Bobbidi is from Demon World 1. Which will explain the M on Margin Boo's head. Or not head, but his belt. And it will explain why Bobbidi had the M on him and his daddy, because they came from the Margin World. And we understand that Bibbidi took over the bar, the king of that one world. Now, Supreme Kai says either he was the king of the demon world, where there's 3 demon worlds inside of the demon realm. So that didn't make sense. See, everything is retcon. They had to retcon this shit so this could fit. What's other world then? Heaven? We see hell in heaven. So you mean tell me the Kais came from the demon realm and was put into other world to be the creators in the other world? And then they opposite is the God destruction that destroys, so the Supreme Kais can make it better. And the demon realm is just there for no reason. It's just there. There's no chaos going on in the demon realm that's affecting the universe that Goku can live in, universe 7. And since there's only 3 demon worlds, then how many universes does each world pertains to? Or since that demon realm is there, just like other world is there, right? And then you got Supreme Kais throughout that particular world. But every universe has to have that same balance. So is this just the only demon realm for universe 7 with 3 worlds in it? And then the universe 6 has its own demon realm with worlds in it? Like they got their Supreme Kai. And that Supreme Kai has its God destruction in their own planets. I mean, what the fuck is going on here? Because we know it seemed like to me, every world has a Grand Kai. Every world has a normal Kai, King Kai, whatever. Every world has a Supreme Kai that sits over all Kais. And then above them, and they have God destructions that's on the same pedestal, just stronger than them. And then above them is Zeno, who's over all of them. And I guess Otherworld changes every universe. This shit is fucking confusing as fuck. Because if that's the case, when everybody die, everybody should go to the same Otherworld. No matter the universes. They should all go to the same Otherworld. Right? Same hell. Right? If they bad, in the Otherworld, endless world with spirits. But in our universe, we see King Kai's in Otherworld, West Kai, East Kai, North Kai, Supreme Kai, and on Supreme Kai planet, he's over Otherworld, but he's there. It's Otherworld, planet in Otherworld. Then you got Lord Business planet. That's not an Otherworld, but it's his planet. Well, that means all mortals can reach Otherworld. You don't have to be fucking dead. We have seen Goku do it many times in transmission. So he couldn't go to the demon realm, but he can go to a spiritual fucking world. And the Supreme Kais came from the demon realm, but not in Otherworld. The Namekians came from the demon realm, but they got their own planet. What in the ever-loving fuck is going on here? This whole shit makes no sense. Redconning all of that shit that we learned in Z and that we seen in Super just to fit this type of fucking shit. They could have, the Supreme Kai came from the second demon world, so they could have just left everybody grown, wait till Super ended, and put this after Super, and the Supreme Kai and the Namekians didn't have to come from the demon realm at all. They could have been related to people from the demon realm. How about that? But you have to make the demon realm relevant. So, oh, the Kais came from the demon realm. The Namekians came from the demon realm. Why did they leave the demon realm in the first fucking place? What purpose was that? And I'm still waiting on this war amongst kings. Because if each king ruled their own world, then that means just like in Yu Yu Hakusho, there is no supreme demon king in Yu Yu Hakusho. There was a king that ran this part of the demon world. There was this king that ran this part of the demon world. This king ran this part of the demon. They all had equal parts. Now, after the tournament, of course, there became one king that ruled over all of that demon realm for that 1 year. But it seemed like in this, they all have their own world. So why would they want to have a fucking dispute? They all run their own worlds. It's like the Supreme Kais. They all have their own world. All the gods got their own world. Zeno sits over all that shit. This makes no sense. This really makes no sense. Dragon Ball Diapers episode 3, even though it has some fighting in it, gets a -2 on a -10 to +10 scale. If you averaging out episode 1, I gave a 3. Episode 2, I gave a -1. Episode 3 get a -2. If you average it out, it's sitting right at about 0. It's a 0 on me right now. Episode 4, I guess we're gonna finally meet the Demon King of the Third World. So we're moving pretty fucking fast. Really fucking fast. And the faster we move, the better this shit is. It's for ages 12 plus, so I doubt it's gonna go past 40 episodes. Let's just get this shit out the fucking way. This shit's horrible. It sucks. I mean, to see Glorio do a little with his gun and Goku eating burgers and kicking people, that saved it from being a -3. This sucks. I mean, Goku farted and they tried to make that a big thing. It sucked. It sucks. Back. That's my take on episode 3 and why Supreme Kai is a demon, but now he's in other world creating shit. I just don't fucking understand. If that's the case, then that means since they all come from the demon realm, they're all demons, then that fucking means, which is, you can tie it into why he knows much about Bob and them, but he's a Kai. He should know. He can oversee all shit. If that is the case, then that means him and Deborah and all those fucking people, including the margins, are all related. They're all related. Gotta be. Has to be. And Shin left that shit out. Technically, that wasn't the original way it's supposed to be. It's just retcon shit now. And it's not going to make any fucking sense when this series is over with. -3. You all have a good one. Episode 4, maybe it gets a 1, but it's probably going to be a -4. We'll put the average down to a -1. I'm done talking about this shit. Have a good one. I'm out, guys. Peace.